Yeah, this is Juvenile from King Tubby Sound, and you're watching Ropes Podcast.
Yes, crowd of people, you are watching Ropes Podcast with King Tubby's.
Make sure you subscribe and like. Leave a comment.
This podcast is brought to you by Video Rose Production Limited. Whether you got an event, a birthday, a wedding, a christening, even music video, we will capture it all for you. Don't waste time. Give Video Ropes a call.
Yes. Welcome to another podcast. Right, today's podcast is brought to you by A Taste of Paris, the best rum punch on the market right now. So until you feel like you want a nice drink, check out A Taste of Paris. Right, the best rum punch on the market right now. And sooner or later we'll be having a big Paris launch. Right? So people, hear me. When you see this video, like, share, and subscribe. Right? Because that's the only way we're going to build. Let's build together. Okay? So right now, tonight in the house, we have the godfather of sound. No other than Sir King Tubby's. Right? His mother christened as Cecil, Milton, Rennie.
That's right.
Welcome to the house, Father.
Blessed love.
Blessed. Glad to have you here. When I have a veteran like you in the house, you know, we feel good to know that we just start with podcast and we have you're like the dignitary of sound system. So it's nice to have you in the house. And rumor has it that you're 70 years old. Is that true?
Yeah, as I said, blessed love, thanks to invite me. I am the age of 70.
No, man. No. Yeah, back your age. Yeah, you know, man. We don't believe that.
You see, in this music business, if you live good, you look young. If you live rough, you look old.
Wow. well, all the people know hear that. If you need to live bad and want to live long, start live good. You understand? King Tubby's, again, is an honor to have you here in the house. You know, Andrew Fresh should be here. He's running late. He got mechanical problem on him new brand Benz. But a man make them. You understand? So welcome to the house, Father Tubby's. So how you feeling today, sir?
Well, I feel comfortable just as usual, you know what I mean? Don't let nothing get me down. It's more likely to get me up more than down.
Okay. How are you handling this pandemic situation we're going through right now and with your busy schedule right now? How are you coping with it?
Well, the pandemic started to mash up the business, you know. But as I say, me's a man that take the rough with the smooth.
Oh.
And so forth. As I look around and see what's going on, I just have to work with it. It don't just affect me. It affect everyone all around the world in the music fraternity. So, just have to go along with it.
Father Tubby's, let's take me back to your early life in Jamaica, growing up in Jamaica.
Well, as you know, I was born in the parish of St. Thomas. A little town, they would say Yalas, or, you know what I mean? I come to England when I was the age of 10 and a half, going on 1960, 64, 65. I come to this country to join my parents. Went to school here, but in all my life, I always loved music. I always sit around as a youngster in Jamaica and listen to the teenage dance party. I don't know if you might know about that.
Yeah.
And I listen.
All school jam and all them things.
That's
and
right.
Team jam.
The DJ, I used to hear them talk about his King Stitch, Majuki, and those man. So I always etch up about 5 o'clock to listen at the, you know what I mean, the radio to hear what is going on. I always love music. In my parish, there's a little sound system come around. From my ears, see a sound gone up the road or down the road. Because I go with my grandmother, I go and miss my grandmother. So we say so. Everybody say, you know, I'm gone, because music a place, I'm gone up the road or I'm gone on the road. I love music.
Okay. What age were you when you heard the first reggae song?
Well, as I say, from about the age of 8, 9, because we used to listen to the radio.
Okay, you came to England in 1965.
Yeah.
1 year before Selassie I visit Jamaica. So you missed the big celebration.
I
Right?
don't think I miss it, in live, yes, but I watch it on telly.
How was England that time when you just came here? That was the Windrush generation time.
Yeah, it's about the Windrush generation time. Because I come here in 1964, 65. So, you know what I mean?
So what was life like compared to now?
Well, to be really honest, I can't really talk too much about life because when you come here as a young child, you have to obey the way your parents say. So I just come and go along with my mother and father. As a youth born in Jamaica, I never know my father when he was in Jamaica. I come here and pass my father at Victoria Station and never know it's my father when I first come here. So it's just to show you the age that I came here. I only know my mom, brother, which is my uncle. Okay. He was the last one to leave Jamaica. Where I have sense, so well then my uncle going to England.
Okay. You were part of Duke Reed Sound from South London.
Yeah.
What part did you play in the sound?
Well, I start on the sound when I used to just help lift the box them, set up the sound with Reed. Reed would say, all right, go and play some song. Nobody not there as yet, but people coming in and, you know what I mean?
So you're the early warm-up selector.
Early warm-up selector. Box boy warm-up selector.
Boxman.
So I go through the ranks with the sound system. I get to like the sound business more when I was around Reed.
Okay. 1970. That's the year when King Tubby's sound system or sound system hi-fi were born.
King Tubby's hi-fi.
King Tubby's hi-fi. That was the year King Tubby's were born.
Yeah.
What old were you them time?
19.
19. So
Just coming on to 19.
you was one of the youngest sound owner.
I was the youngest sound owner in the UK.
And what drive you to build your own sound?
Well, I don't like to say them thing on the air, but I'm going to say it.
Please do.
I was around Reed Sound for quite a while. As I said, before I have my one. Reed get himself in a little scrape. When he went away for a while. So him come back, him say, boy, go out for sell the sound, Him get fed up,
Lose the vibes.
Yeah, it was the way to go. I never have no money for building no sound. But the guy that built the sound for Duke Reed, I speak to him and him say, him going, if Reed I go sell the sound, him say, why don't you buy the sound off her? Him say, I don't have the money for buy that. Can't afford that. I'm a young, so I never get money for bills buy sound. So I speak to my cousin them and the whole of we decide for jump up and we get 2-piece amplifier and a preamp. And that is the way we start my sound.
Okay. So how do you come by the name King Tubby's?
Well, I have a sister and my last sister, because it's 4 of us was in Jamaica. My last sister that my mama and dad sent for come up, and at the time when she come up, I just start working out to build the sound and have the amplifier them, but you have to get box and them like a thing there, you know what I mean? So I said, which is the best sound in Jamaica? She give me 2 names. She said Tippertone and King Tubby's. When I was growing up as a young boy, I used to fat and chubby. And so I said, I go and call my son Tubby's. I said, which one play the best song? She said Tubby's. But Tipper's tone have a lot of DJ upon them sound and so forth. So I say, okay, all right. I go and call my son King Tubby's. And as a youngster leave school, when I build the sound, I know I have from school to school, because me as a man make myself known everywhere. Battersea, Brixton, Clapham, all about at the little school them. You're young and you chase all the girls them, you know what I mean? So everybody get to know me and say, well then, all right, start telling me I build a sound. Them start follow.
Okay. All right. King Tub. So with the King Tub is in Jamaica and King Tub is out here, did it cause any conflict?
No, well, this song never really caused any conflict, as such, because I tell you, when I built this song in 1970, I decided to go to Jamaica 73. And one of the reasons why I really forced to go, some guy put on a dance and say, well then, they want me to read for play because I go and like me have tune and tough and so me say, well then boy, me can't make Reed beat me. So me decide to run away and go to Jamaica. And my cousin them say, what you do man, you joke? I say, man, Reed can't beat you man, how do you? And I went down to Jamaica in 73. Use this word many a times, 2 man dead and gone. Bonnie and Ira carry me go meet King Tubby's. And that is when I advised my first tree special. It said dub plate business.
And which tree special was that?
Tree Ira special. Only can be played by King Tubby's. From that time until now.
Yeah. Okay. So what was it meeting King Tubby's in Jamaica? How was that? How would that meeting end up?
Well, it's Tubby's himself forced me to actually voice a tree tune. And I go and give it since of late I get to realize what it is all about. Peter Touches have a song called Brand New Second Hand. I don't know if you know that song.
Mm-hmm.
When the verse 2 song with Iri DJ and a silver tone song. And Tubbs come in the room and Tubbs say, voice that tune. And in the pan Rai and Rai say, all right, we're going to do it. So the guy named Philip are the engineer. And them voice tune, Brand New Second Hand. It's years after I realized what Tubby's was actually telling me.
So you were a brand new second.
Brand new second.
So he go around in the decal.
Yeah, he go around me and he was insist out of all the 3 songs that I voiced. Him say voice that one.
So when you think that you're getting his blessing to use the name as a honor to him,
It's a brand new second hand.
He's a brand new second hand. So no matter what you
Because
you're
he's
gonna
first and I'm second.
Yeah, second.
And it's years after I realized what he's actually telling me.
Okay. We're coming through a lot of things. Your sound is like 50 years old.
50, yeah.
This year Carnival would have been celebrating 50.
We should have.
You would have been celebrating 50 years at the Carnival. Oh my God. How that make you feel?
Well, as I say, I take certain things don't really get to my head, If you know me, I'm a person, I will go there, set up my sound, but I still take a back seat. Many of the man them around the sound, people might think it's their sound. I don't push up myself to say who me is on, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Okay, so the 50-year-old sound, you would be the oldest sound at Carnival.
Right now, I think I'm the oldest sound in the country right now.
Really?
Coxon.
Yeah, Sir Coxon.
Probably V-Rocket might just edge me a bit.
Okay. What other sound do you look up to? Other sound system do you look up to?
Well, the main sound them that I really look up to, most of them is the pass.
Okay.
Because in the heat at the moment, I battle with most of the big sound them, I have to play and beat off enough of the big sound them. Not power, but musically. Yeah. And sometimes it's not how heavy your sound is, but it's the type of music you play and how you play the music.
How would you describe your sound? A rubber dub sound, a bashment sound, or a clash sound?
What did you say? 3? You said 3 in it?
3 of them. How would you describe them?
I fit all 3 occasions.
Yeah?
Yes. If it comes to rubber dub, I will play rubber dub. If it comes to bashment, I will play bashment. If it comes to party, because I play in more party than what bashment or clash I play.
Okay. So, serious?
King Tubby's sons are all around son.
Okay.
I play everything, everywhere. I play a wedding, I play a christening, play a bashment, I play a clash. I do everything.
Okay. I normally used to think King Tubby was well. I know you play different things, but I used to normally think that King Tubby was an original Clash sound. That's built for Clash.
No man, I never be I be like entertaining sound.
Okay.
But because of the way I play and the music that I play, people bring me into Clash to play with the other songs.
Okay. All right. Sound system been changing over the years. It come from that to vinyl to CD and now it's laptop. How King Tubby is a 50-year-old sound cope with this modern days style?
Well, as an old son, I have the youngster them around me that actually play the song. I only own the song.
Okay.
I finance everything on the song.
Okay.
But I have the youngster them around me that,
So you don't spin some tune sometime?
as I said before, like where I started.
Mm-hmm.
I'm the warm-up selector. I go string up the song.
So
and
you still a
start
warm-up
playing.
selector?
And I play a couple tunes and then I walk away and leave it to the man them that actually playing it.
Okay. What are some of your highlights so far in the sound arena?
Like such as
Such as your clashes, your highlight. What are some of your big highlight where you achieve?
no, well, I like to hear good music play and I like to see people dance and enjoy themselves. Whether it's a clash or whatever, I like to see people enjoy themselves.
Okay. What any moment in your sound career where you regret? You must have few moments where you.
I have moments because one time some guy at Brixton turned over my son and I see red. And it's my mother and my grandmother said, don't do it.
Okay. King Tubby's, was you the first sound in the UK to introduce dubplate?
I wouldn't say introduce dubplate because the sound that I came from, we used to have a thing called soft wax. The same dubplate, but that's the name they used to call it. And Reed used to have a lot of soft wax. Soft wax is music that you go in the studio and record before it even come in the street or anybody hear of it. And that's the way. But actually special, where a man's DJ or sing about your son. I am the first sound in the UK that do that. 1973, I can remember.
Wow, that's a long time. That's a massive achievement to be one of the first sound to play.
Well, what I see a lot of people, our young sound system actually running after. I've been there, done that.
Okay. How successful are you at clashes?
Well, you have to look at the crowd because I've been on lots of clash and get cheated out of it because of a crowd. But when they go back and listen to this caliber tune or Tubby's play, I'm saying, no, say man, play some. Because I go up and clash and the song them that I play is weeks and months after somebody sound them I get them.
Yeah, but maybe sometime some of those songs maybe don't generate the crowd. It's like because it's so new, they read the regular songs them.
When you're clashing in my era of clash, when you go and you say brand new, it's brand new song where a man there has never heard, don't even know of. If you say I go and play half an hour brand new, it's half an hour brand new, whether it's a 45 or what. Because I used to import song from Jamaica. You know?
Okay.
So my cousin them buy record, put it on the air freight, choose Wednesday, and by Friday night I get it here and have it to play.
Okay.
None of the youngsters them don't even know about that. Faster than post office.
Yeah, I know that. All right, name us some of the sound that you defeated, locally and internationally.
Well, the first sound I can say I defeat, I put the sound down that I used to play, which is Juke with, because I leave and go to Jamaica and say you're not beating me.
what that would say that you run.
No, we play.
Yo, you play?
Yeah, man.
Okay.
If I go Jamaica, I don't go down there to look for my family. And I go there on the street every day to get every record that is.
Okay.
That's why I say I go Jamaica.
Okay.
And I leave the man in me and I say, give the orders from there.
Mm-hmm.
So that is my argument.
So what about sound like Coxsone and Saxon and those sounds? You played with them?
Yeah, man. Saxon and Coxsone, them, well, for people, you have to go off of what the people say, you know what I mean? Saxon can never play with me no time. Not if we're really serious and not going to clash thing.
Okay.
Coxsone now, like this, my brethren, and enough time I could have cuff him, but I said no.
So why you ease up?
No, because in life you have to respect certain things, you know.
Yeah,
with
but
me. But if they try to push it, I will really.
Yeah, but you still can't. It's sports.
Yeah, I'm not gonna let him beat me. Don't get me wrong. But to actually humiliate a man, you don't do that. Enough time it in my position, and boy I said no. I'm gonna say no. Hold it down. Don't do that.
It's sound to you. Is it a passion or a business?
Well, I'd say it's a passion and a business. Because I'm a man, I don't really rely on it. So I'm a working man. But music is a thing I love.
Okay, all right. Make we go back to this.
If I spend my money and I go there and play for you, I want my money back. I probably don't have to get no interest, but I want the actual. Any business you're in, if you
Put in something,
yeah,
you need to take it
you
back
have
out.
to get it back out, or else you can't set again.
So let's go back to this. So you haven't tell me international sound where you defeat.
Well, I beat up Saxon couple times. Saxon beat me up. I beat up Coxsone.
That's local sound.
Yeah.
So international arena now.
When you say international.
Like you could get sound like from America, sound from Jamaica, sound from they sound all over the world. Sound
I've
from
never
Africa.
really played in a clash with no sound from abroad, as such.
Okay.
I play with a sound.
No, you was in a clash with a sound from abroad. You was in a clash with Bass Odyssey and Lord Gellies. Was he in a clash
Bass
with
Odyssey?
Was he in a clash with Lord Gellies?
We not little thing where we play, we never clash.
That was a clash. I was there. That was a clash. That was a clash. It was a good clash as well.
Well, everybody play a song.
It was a
Where
what
was,
the fuck?
where was that one? A Genuine Village?
No, it wasn't BBC. It was it's somewhere in London though. It was a big clash.
I think it was in a dance where we played together, but I don't think it's a clash.
No, it wasn't. It was billed as a clash. You want to remember? I'm gonna get back the date for you. I'm gonna get back the date for you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get back the date for you because it was Lord Gellies, Tubby's, Bass Odyssey, and Loving, and I think it was Love Injection from Birmingham. If I'm not lying, I think it was Love Injection. It was a good clash. So obviously you haven't played with many international sound.
In our clash.
Yes, sir. So what about the sound from Birmingham and Manchester?
No, well, we play with most of them.
And
The Love Injection, Quaker City, and all those.
Yeah.
Songs.
So
Those dance are good dance.
so how they work out for you?
No, well, from time to time, King Tubby's sound is not really a heavy sound. But we have music for back when you.
Yeah.
They cannot play and see them go and show up King Tubby's.
Okay. All right. Do you have any supporting artists that work on your sound?
No, well, I don't really use the artist thing to say support, but I have guys, if I call them and say we're going to do something, they'll come. But I haven't got any artists that say dedicated. I used to have Tip and all them on the sound that actually progress and become a musical artist and so forth.
Okay.
Yeah, but I don't really have no artist to say.
It's
actually
like how
work.
Jared used to have all those artists and their sound and
No, well, Tubby's used to do the same. But I say as time goes, you know what I mean? That sort of fade out.
all right. Travis is 50 years old. What are most of the things Travis achieved in that 50-year span? Travis sound achieved, where you can say you can look at this trophy and say,
No, I've loads of trophy. To be really honest,
This podcast is brought to you by Videos Production Limited. Whether you got an event, a birthday, a wedding, a christening, even music video, We will capture it all for you. Don't waste time. Give Video Ropes a call.
Welcome back. We have Father Lord Gillis in the house.
No, Father Lord Gillis. My Father Gillis kill you, man. That's not Father Lord Gillis.
Welcome back. And we were talking about sound clash, but we were asking Father Tubby if, okay, have you ever clashed with Lord Gillis? Have you ever clashed with Lord Gillis before?
Well, we clash many a times, you know, see it.
Yeah, so how that work out? Who was the winner?
Well, you know, Tubby's, of course.
Well,
What you say about that, Andrew?
maybe I know an occasion.
Were you the one who played King Tubby's them time, Andrew?
Eh?
Were you the one who playing King? Were you the one who playing Lord Gillis them time?
Well, I just have played with Tubby's a few times still. A couple times maybe in a warmer castle. Remember one night, which in the end King Tubby's did get the better of us was Stratford Rex. It was it was we, Asher Earl and King Tubby's, and in the end Asher Earl kind of drop out, so it was we and King Tubby's, and you know, in the end still, because them have more songs, so you have to give the credit for that still, you know.
Just say that a while ago.
Well, King Tubby's actually tell us that Saxon have it hard to play them because of their arsenal of songs.
Yeah, man, them have songs, man. King Tubby's have songs.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Rumor of it that you play King Tubby's before.
Yeah, when I first came to England, Father Tubby's, I want to tell you funny enough, I him come meet me at the airport. In case you don't know. So we are tell people them that no.
So you end up with Lord Gillis?
Eh? Well, it's just one of them things still. Maybe it never meant to be still, you know.
No, well, there's no love lost between me and Andrew.
Yeah,
More people might feel there's a love lost. With Tubby's now, when Andrew come, the package was so big.
Yeah.
And I seem to aware of something where we can move towards.
Yeah, definitely that. Because there was
upset with him. None of the crew wasn't upset with Andrew.
no, because what happened really, if I've been honest, there was quite a few selectors around
Understand.
Tubby's at the time. You understand? And because me knew still by the scene, and basically them have them style of playing and me have my style of playing still, and basically as Father Tubby say, maybe me never see a way through there, so we just branch off and go elsewhere.
Father Tubby's, any regrets? Not having Andrew on your sound?
No, well, as I said, got to be really honest, Gilly's sound is a very good sound, but when Andrew go on the sound, it was more of a forefront. Because when Gilly's used to play a podium and all these places, where it wasn't a clash, but when Andrew come on the song,
Okay,
now,
so
it become a force that Tubby's have to step up and because Andrew come with the Jamaica style and we did already have that, and Gilly's man, them never really have the whole heap of.
Yeah.
But there's no love lost.
Okay,
No,
so there must be something was there in that time when you said, look how we met the man slip out with Anna. Nothing at all. Because I know that we're human beings and sometimes we see people, because if he can come and move a sound that was just a regular sound, and then King Tubby was the big sound, is the big sound in England, and then you find a selector what was allegedly to play your sound, and you see him moving a little sound. Just imagine if he was on your sound that has so much songs.
The point I'm trying to make, Tubby's was already a big sound.
Yes.
I couldn't take the gamble, say if Andrew come, he was going to push it more than where it was at the time. So if I have 6 men out there and me one can vote for just Andrew, you know, there's a 6 majority rules. So that was the problem. But there was, not to say Andrew wasn't good. You understand where I'm coming from?
No, I do understand where you're coming
They go and all right. I work a Lambeth for how many years? Them can't sack me first. Them have to sack the last man.
So it's something that Andrew come at the time when
And him see Lord Gillis and him want to make a move for that. I'm not upsetting with him because he was going to have a hard uphill struggle if he pass through them other 6 months if he get to the top.
Get to the
So
top.
him go up on Gillies, if he push Gillies, and Gillies they see that as a
As a bonus.
Yeah.
So Andrew,
Yeah.
was you proving a point then? Did you have something to prove against that 6 man? Well,
No, but to be honest, no. Because as I said, I went to King Tubby's and basically, as far as Tubby said, there was 6 people there before me. So we have to respect them 6 people. You understand? So if I see opportunity
Somewhere else,
elsewhere,
Yeah.
we just grab the opportunity. But
I'll put you on something. You know, say Squidly, when Squidly first come into this country, it's my son Squidly compound down off of Old Kent Road there, Burgess Park. The first night Squidly come into this country and land is my son from Burgess Park up there.
okay.
And Melon and all of them was there. And them hold on to him because him just come fresh.
okay.
So were you thinking of having Squidly in your sound as well?
No, him come and him a introduce himself. So we say, all right, have a go.
Okay.
So did he impress you?
Oh, yeah. Up to now, I still don't have no love lost with Squidly. See me down the road, they say, what I want up? They say, what I want Squidly? All right, we're gone. We want to have a beer, we have a beer. The same like with Andrew. But Andrew was a different.
Yeah, man.
Because Andrew brother, Patrick, and the whole of them.
Yeah,
and
man,
the
it was
whole
like
of
a
we
family,
used to
like
move
the
and
whole
work.
of them usually, you understand?
So that was the sound what really your brother wanted you to come and play, Andrew.
Probably.
I'll be saying the first
Yeah,
sound we play when we
but-
reach England. I've played with Tubby's for quite a few
Yeah,
dances. I
few
went to
dance,
a
yeah.
few dances with them still. Stuff like that.
All right, Father Tubby's.
I was there when they get the garnet silk. When the garnet silk
Mm-hmm.
just reach.
You okay? Were you naming it?
No, I'm here, man. What me the net when me remember the garnet silk, they reach King Thomas and we see come arrows dub plate.
Okay.
Fresh. Yeah, man, remember.
And then when you play with him at Stafford, right, that same garlic silk slap you in the head. Father Tubby's. Dub plates and all those things I get more expensive now. Do you think that the artists them in Jamaica is supporting sound system?
Well, to be really honest, I don't want to actually say too much about that because you see this thing, when you talk about it, there's a lot of people who try to fight you and fight it. The artists them as well and so forth. All I said, I will not discuss what I get my own for, at what price or whatever. But I say some of it for what I hear gone out of hand.
Okay, but what I'm saying that for the future of dancehall culture, do you think that the artists them are supporting the culture? Because if they're charging extortion sound, sooner or later, it's only people with money can buy dub plates. So you're not gonna. So it's Clash gonna be dying soon, if they go in extortion, and the artists them need to know if they are. So that's why I'm asking you as an elder, if you think that the artists are supporting the dancehall culture, the sound clash culture.
You see, when we used to get dub plate and all these things, that is also, I would say, is a promotion for the artist and is a promotion for the sound man. And I think that gone through the window. Because most of the artists them now think that they're even bigger than you, the sound man.
That's true.
Yes, because one time gone was the sound man was the big thing.
Yeah, we're no longer that way if you don't stand firm. So, as I say, I'm not going to say how much I get my own fund. There's a thing called negotiating.
I guess everybody negotiate with when it comes to dub plate, but I'm just looking it from the outside and I see like sound struggle. It's sound that in the same kind of time like here when they go under because they can't afford to keep up to the sound clash no more and most of them didn't really brand themselves as a juggling sound where they can pick up dance here and there. Some of their selectors are just clash selectors. So when you have to pay out more than what you receive, then it doesn't make no sense.
Well, that's what I'm trying to say. But at the same time, you know something I hear a lot of people talking about clash. Clash don't mean you have to have dub plate, you know. You don't have to have dub plate. Because when I used to play. I never used to have this whole heap of dub play to that. I have 1 and 2 songs, yes, and so forth. You buy 2 boxes of 45 from Randy's, you buy 2 from Caribbean Record, you buy some from Joe Gibbs, and you put your song them together.
Yeah.
And it's you put your song them.
That was then, that was then, Uncle. As I said, dancehall is changed because they have rules now. When a man say the first 15 minutes you can play anything, the second 15 minutes is vocal dubs only. So when you're gonna go there with 45 and the man said 45 shop lock, what you gonna do?
Well, I don't put myself in that position because I know I can play 5 hours of pure vocal dub. I can play 5 hours of DJ dub.
Yeah.
Yes.
I can play 5 hours of rhythm or if not 10. So I don't put myself in that position.
King Tubby, you're a 50-year-old son, right? You're a 50-year-old son. What's the future all for the Sound System Association with these young youth who are coming through and see they want to be like King Tubby's and they want to follow in King Tubby. They want to have this conquering dub box where they cannot play out for their lifetime. And when they go to artists and artists tell them that $1,000 for one song for last 3 minutes and you maybe go to the dance and the son use it to warm up him set.
Oh boy, this is it's not really hard, but you know what I mean? You must also position yourself. Like if I come and me and Andrew go play and a clash. I will position myself. One thing I notice most of the sound them don't do is go around and listen at the sound, how they play. Most of the sound them now don't do that. You know, in football match they say scout a player.
Yeah.
These youngsters now do that. Them just sit on them house and think so let them go and play that. And they hear about a song I run go buy it. But them buy a lot of song don't fit them sound name. True. You buy it for. Waste time, waste your money.
Yeah, because they maybe see a reaction that they maybe see Andrew play the song and he maybe get 10 forward out of the song or he maybe get some insensitive out of the song and then sit and say, well, I have a song there around the place, but I forget a song there. And be honest with you, that's how these nowadays selectors do view things because they, all right, time gone when you have to go to the dance. You can stay online now because everything is online. If Andrew plays somewhere tonight, you can within an hour you can see it online. Or at the same time, somebody maybe go live and see it and you may be in your house and look at your live and say, rah, I have a song there. You maybe tag the artist in it. And say, you put your song and mash up the place. Yo, me go in at the studio and do the song for me right away.
Yeah, that's what the artist want to hear. So I'm saying, right, give me 500 pounds.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying that. That's what I'm saying that. Saying if the artists are going to charge so much money, then the sound culture, the dancehall clash sound will be dying a slow death. Because if I am a young man who don't own a house now and I have a sound, because sound costs more than a house now.
Of course.
So believe it or not. So if the sound man them was, if the DJs them was reasonable, you'd have more. They would have made more. They maybe sell cheaper, but they would have made more because when you big sound like you and Lord Gillis play the songs them, the young selectors them are coming through are making their own little sound. They're gonna want to play it, and if they can get it for £300, they will pay. But if you have to pay for £700 or £1,000, come on. For one song.
So we release that.
So that's what I'm saying as a 50-year-old, if it's a 50-year-old sound, where you see the future for sound clash and sound system?
It's a question that to answer, but I don't want to be the man who answer that.
No, but Father,
as I said before, and I will say it again, you cannot determine what a man wants from things.
That's true.
If I go into a car showroom and I see a light that Merc there, and the man tell me a price, I say, well, then me have this, and the moon come down. Why do I walk down left it go buy a different Merc somewhere else?
Yes.
Well, all right. So all you have to do is the same like the dub thing.
Yeah, but
if you can't afford it, leave it.
Put it this way, it's just an expensive hobby, as far as I'm concerned. So it's just if you have the money, you do it. But as far as we're concerned, it's not even a business. Sound clash is not really a business.
No, because it's a business for the promoter.
No, for the artist.
For the artist. Because, to be honest with you, when you look at the whole Sound Clash setup, is just the artist that benefits, because you might hear 5 of that artist song and that DJ you're gonna get a buzz by playing the song and getting the forward. But he maybe don't even get no money to go home to his family because the owner for the sound have to spend so much money.
As I said,
and don't
even
play.
in the sound clash world, you can count even the few sound clashes that the promoter walked out with money. Because Tubby can tell you, 80% the sound clash promoter cry. You understand?
Yeah, because I have to pay everybody.
Exactly. And they will cry.
Have you ever put on your own Sound Clash?
Enough time. I don't put on sound clash, but I put on dance. Because some of the time, you see from the minute you say clash, you know, get the turnout where
You want. Exactly.
I bet
That's what
you
I'm
say,
talking about.
Tubby's and Andrew will play up on a dance down there, so you get more support.
Okay, so
Because the clash thing sort of
The
shift
ladies-
crowd a bit.
so
like-
okay.
okay, so in say back to what I'm saying then, the Sound Clash culture is dying slowly.
I wouldn't say that, if you direct the question at me, I wouldn't say that because, to be honest, even since this lockdown, there's so many sounds I didn't even heard
Yes,
about.
because-
that.
Yeah, because
That's online.
they-
I know
they're
that's what
online.
I'm saying, but they're spending money.
As I said,
I want people happy in the quarantine and the artists, them, because I don't know a sound man gets so much money to spend. But they must spend money.
but it
No,
is-
but you can't really say, all right, like myself now, if me go out there and, so me have one heap of song where me never even play for my sound where me have long time, my man, just as you say, we hear me I play them now and say, well then, don't this got some new tune? No cut no new tune, but them they in that box, boy, them not play them. Them don't play, am I right or wrong?
No, you're right. That's what I'm saying. So
And a man might hear it, you play it now, and him say you have new song.
That's what
I
I'm
have one
talking
heap of
about.
song where they don't play upon the song.
That's what I'm talking about. So that's how even the online thing from the other day.
people start exercise them.
Yeah, make you know
Yes,
that sound
exercise
clash
them
culture.
bounce.
Make you know that sound clash culture don't really die.
No, it
You
don't really
understand?
die, but in some countries die now because when last we see a Sound Clash, a real Sound Clash in England?
No, because you can't really get the place to play. Let me tell you that. If there was place like the government bans certain things, but if the government ease up, you will see it come back.
Yeah, man, definitely. Where people can set up them sound and sound clash.
All
Trust
right.
me, you'll get it.
That bring me on to the next question. What the future hold for sound system with so much new equipment coming, and PA system, and what's the system hold for a sound like King Tubby's with so much speaker box and Lord Gellies with so much speaker box spread out? What the future hold for them?
No, well, after a while you find, say, well then, all of us have equipment. We can look at the youngsters then that is coming. Because to be really honest, I don't even think you can find a man out the road now who can build an amplifier. The amplifier building thing, I'll shop them, go buy that. Yeah, I play it tonight, one side I shut off. It never work again. So you just dash it right.
Uncle.
It's not like what we have with sound where
Yeah,
man
yeah,
build your
before, yeah,
amplifier
yeah.
and build your preamp and that. It's a different thing.
But that's why I'm saying what's the future hold for them, because is King Tubby still appeal to the younger generation that coming through right now?
I think we do.
Okay. In what way?
Well, with King Tubby's, everyone want to be like King Tubby's, so well, then that's the main thing you'll find. But you have to do the work, do the groundwork. You have to have the right equipment. You have some nice like a shop amplifier, but then again, them gone so high up in price that is might as well you build one. If you have a man, because you get it cheaper than even the one in I.
I know.
If you're looking at some catalog, you see some amplifier. The real power, you have to spend money for it.
Definitely.
Okay.
And now them a build some box where you have the amplifier building at the back of the box and you can connect up two
Yeah,
box
but
beside
so-
it, so it don't look like you have none.
So that's what I'm saying. That's the future for sound system right now. As a you turn a DJ, he just go to like a shop and buy him like a amplifier, buy him like a speaker box and connect it to him laptop and him Serato. And him say him cut some dub plate and he say my big sound.
But that's not so.
It's still sound.
That ain't
He
so.
maybe make more money than you have in your big sound where
Right.
you're waiting for the truck to come pull it into the dance.
Let me explain something to you. a lot of men go around and talk about sound chips. To build a sound is very easy. To maintain the sound.
Yeah.
Building the sound is the cheapest part of that, you know.
Yeah.
But maintaining the sound. One, we just say about the amplifier them. If you have an amplifier and have a little transit van, not a truck like my one, and you go. After a while, you them go to them drink 2 drinks and then get drunk. Them left all them van around, then come back empty. Because them now have the patience with it.
All they want to do is spin the songs.
Yes.
Be the superstar.
Me have my sound and I rebel sometimes. So, if you string up your sound and have it there and you pull it down and you go, if my man just come with him laptop and play on your sound and you say, can I roll a wire down for you? So why me make you play for my sound? Why you play for my son and me do the donkey work when you go? Just drop the wire down there so for me right or wrong. Me not have to come back up the stairs. You take up your laptop and put it on your back and suck it and gone. Yes, they just come off of my son and tell me, you're the wickedest this.
That's true.
You couldn't wicked without him play for my thing.
That's true.
Go on about your business, man.
For the King Tubbies, I have to take off my hat to you as a 50-year-old sound. Are you still relevant up to this day? Yeah, still here you're online, still clashing with JNR and more people and
No, well, JNR, my friend, we just play and enjoy ourselves. That's why I like this game. As I said, no, we understand after. When you understand around Gelly sound and I'm serious, you know, what, you want a Guinness? You want a brandy? We are friends after we're done. You don't have to stamp and make a man push it down around everything.
no, that's how sound's supposed to be.
That's how we know it.
So that's why I say I have to take off my hat off to you for you to have a sound for 50 years and you're still relevant into 2020 right now and still looking to keep going because there's no slowing down for King
And to be
Tubbies.
really honest, if Father God give me the strength for another 50 years, maybe
You have his strength. You're going to have his strength, man.
Love you.
Andrew, do you believe this man is 70?
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
man.
put it this way, the 70 and then you look 50 now.
No, I'm telling you because right now this man look like a fresh 50.
Yeah, at 70 and then you look 50.
So,
Thank you very much.
what is your secret?
As I said to you before, live good, eat well. When you go to bed, you go to bed. You see, me no want nobody afterwards. So once you come on my front, you hear me, I'll snore upstairs, you know. I'm comfortable. No problem. The man come to knock my door. Right or wrong?
That's true.
King, over the years, a lot of selectors have passed through your sound, have been with your sound for a while. And so you got a set of new selector now that bringing the sound forward, or you got the same selectors them from back in the days where you'd have?
No, well, the last set of youth, them leave the sound and have Harvey and some of the other guys. And I'm a little young shooter that me carry now.
Oh, okay, you have a young shooter to introduce to us
Yeah.
later. All right. After the break, you're going to introduce him to us and we're going to ask him a few things.
Yeah.
Okay, so was there an issue why they leave the sound or they just feel like they have enough and they want to venture into their own?
Well, I don't know if them have no feelings, you know, but as I said quite clearly, you're around a sound, and if you wish to go and do your own thing, me personally, not going to be against you, but don't go out the street when you leave and tell lie, and don't talk the thing how it go. If you intend to build a sound, you was still around me, and you want to leave gracefully, still see me down the road and say, all right, Father, yeah. I don't begrudge you. Because I used to be around a sound. The man said, I'm going to sell this sound. So I move on and get one for myself.
That's good. I look at Andrew Fresh as a role model for enough selectors because Andrew Fresh could have leave and go and do his own thing. His name is powerful right now, but he still stick with Lord Gellies.
Lord Gellies, yeah.
So I have to give him that respect to know that he start with this sound and he will still do everything to keep the sound name going.
Yeah. Well, that I respect. That's why I said I respect for Andrew too. I'm not against it. If any man who come around Tubby's sound, well, the long and short about it, the last set of man that was around the sound and leave, it's only them alone leave with a belly. But every other man before them still leave and come back and with talk and reason. But the last set that leave, like scrap on them leave with a belly.
Wow.
Like them pregnant. I don't hide talk. When I talk the truth, What I do against them? They have a problem, I don't have none.
You know, Father, one time God I thought Scrapper was your son, you know.
Everybody thought that. And up till today, I respect Scrapper. I don't disrespect him. But there's certain man I don't want to have no dealing with.
Okay. All right. If you should take back one of them selectors, which one would it be?
Well, I tell you the truth. If I was to take back any of them, it's the one who named Young Buck. But there's a lot of history around that, so I don't.
Okay.
Okay.
I wouldn't want to leave Scrapper out, but
Yeah.
you understand.
All right. If you could give a piece of advice to any sound man or any DJs or selectors who want to walk in your path, because your boot is not easy to fill in, what advice would that be?
Well, if I go and advise any man who have a son, know what you want. Don't want to be like that man or that man or that man. Be yourself and know what you want. And from you have your aim of what you want, you'll get far. Because anytime you're going to be like Andrew, you want to be like Squidly, you want to be like Saxon, you don't know where you're going. So you have to know what you want. Over the years, I've never, a man will come and say, boy, me hear Saxon play that. And I tell me, cut that Saxon. I don't want that, man. Ask the whole of my could. I say, I don't like why I hear people play. I want my own thing for myself.
Maybe that's why you last so long, because you have your own mindset.
Here he is in front of you. Am I right or wrong? I don't like what I hear people play. If I go and take a tune and Andrew play, may I tell you? I take that one and two more. But when I sing that one, I hide it off and them two, you know.
So, do you think that you have an open mind with this nowadays selectors, so if you would give them the free run when they come on your song to make them have their own identity? Are they?
Yeah.
Okay.
He come and him play. I said, don't let nobody stop you and tell you what to play. But if I hear my play and like most of the selectors everywhere you go, the same tune them playing. You say, wait. Last week play that, this week you play that, and next week you want to play it. No man, change it and hold it more there.
Yeah, but there's some
spin your roll.
Yeah, but there's some time when people making a juggling, they're making a juggling and they want a signature juggling. Like you will go, you will hear Stone Love play and so on. And when you hear anybody else play, you know, say that's a Stone Love juggling, a Thief Soul Love juggling. So do you have a juggling for yourself when you hear that, you know, say that's a King Tubby's juggling, you know?
Well, yeah, I would say that. I think they do.
Okay, because you have one in it, Andrew. You have one. Mataran have one. BSDC have one.
You have quite a few.
You have quite a few. Yes, sir, because that's a signature. That's a signature. When you hear that juggling, you know, say yeah, and the big man sound a play now. This I know, like you know when you know sometimes as you string up your sound and you have the laptop selectors them come on your sound. No disrespect to them because they are part of the business. Right? Because there's no space to really put a sound right nowadays. So you're going to have the laptop selector, which is quite good.
This podcast is brought to you by Video Rose Production Limited. Whether you got an event, a birthday, a wedding, a christening, even music video, we will capture it all for you. Don't waste time. Give Video Rose a call.
Welcome back. As we say from earlier on, we have the veteran. Well, this is more than a veteran. We have to say, Sir King Tubby's. Right? We have Lord Gelly's, Andrew Fresh.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we just have the young shooter and Tubby's.
Yeah.
Yeah, but before we go to the young shooter, your name is Juvenile, yeah?
Juvenile, yeah.
Right. Why do you call yourself Juvenile?
I don't even know. I didn't even call myself juvenile, to be honest with you. Still, I came around the sound and someone just said juvenile. From then,
Stop.
Oh, is it Juvenile on the sound? Okay.
everyone's calling me juvenile.
All right. Before the break, King Tubby's, we were talking about signature juggling, and you said you have a few. All right. would you able to tell me one of your signature juggling or one of your signature dub plate them where, you know, when top is a roll off them dub plate them, you know, so the big man sound in the house?
Yeah, well, as I said, I play a lot of Bushman. Bushman are one of my main artists.
Is it because he's a St. Thomas artist?
St. Thomas man like myself. And away from that, a lot of man see Bushman. I know Bushman long before he was a singer. He used to play a sound in a St. Thomas named Starline. So, and when him start singing them little things, I go, and I say, yes, maintain him standard. And him still is good singer. You have other singer that is very good, you know. But I just said, look at it this way. You support the hero, man. But you have other artists down outside that is very good.
Popcorn is from St. Thomas too.
Yeah, man.
Are you link up with him yet?
Me have ice tune with Popcorn before nobody even know Popcorn, you know. Enough man don't know that. You used to have a little place in Martin named Ninja. Up there some vice more side. Taurus Riley. There's some vice all of my first set of Taurus Riley.
So up to this day, you're the one who vice the songs them, or your selectors them who the one who hunt the songs?
No, well, me voice, if them hear something and say, Father, I want that, you know. I'll go towards it. Me one can, you know what I mean?
No, because you know sometime a selector, no, he might hear, because Andrew's a top DJ, so he might listen to Andrew and he hear Andrew play a dub plate certain way, but he might have one little twist where he want to put into it. Would he come and tell you that, Father, I like the tune, I like this tune, but we want it different way. So I have to personally talk to the artist myself, because you maybe not even know how to explain it to the artist how me want the song. Would you give him that privilege to do that?
If him have an argument, yes, but the music business don't really run like that, you know. Because a man hear a song and him come and tell the same want it. Sometimes when you get it, him don't know, so me can't talk for myself, so me even get the song. So therefore, I don't look at it that way. Him want the song, the juvenile here. The other day we hear a song and we are contemplate on the song, I said. And it caused a big problem. I said, how do you want the song? He was there. And them said, just voice the song. I said, no. I don't want my one sound like the Andrew one. And I don't want my one sound like your one. So how do you want it? Right around. That was the conversation. And it's so the argument go.
Okay, so you think that they need to build up that thing in them where they when they listen to song and they can know how to rewrite a song then?
Yes. One word make a big difference, you know.
Yeah. All right, Juvenile, tell us about yourself.
Me? About how I got to the sound?
Yeah.
One time, I was going to a trip. There was some family trip that we went out, like go Portsmouth, all those places far out. And I was, you know what I mean, I was quite a young age. And you know what I mean, for these years I've been following Tubby's sound and I'm thinking, this sounds a big sound, I best do my practice before I go and approach him to say, yeah, this is where I want to be. So I done my practice over the years and Saturn just told me, I'm going to go ask him still, go ask him, see if I can jump on the sound and, you know what I mean. But he let me play on the sound first. I knew someone that was on the sound, his name is Indian, he was on the sound. And I've known him, he used to look after me and stuff like that, innit? So he helped me get onto the sound. And then his son also spoke to me and said, yeah, if that's what you want, go and ask him yourself, go and ask him. I was kind of shy at the moment because he looked like a very hard man to go on the phone. You know what I mean? But I was like, you know what, bun it. I'm going to go and ask him. So I went and asked him. I was like, can I join your sound? He was like, yeah, but the yeah wasn't really a strong yeah to say, yeah, I can go on the sound. So I proved my point now. He was like, you let me play the sound now. Played the sound. That was my point proven. The next day it was carnival. My mum was scared of, the fights that was in carnival. I never got to go that year, but the year after I got to go, and from then, I've been on the sound, you know what I mean?
So what's your position on the sound?
Selector.
Yeah. So you taught the mic too?
Oh, that's another one, man. I taught the mic here, but I haven't spoken the mic on the sound as yet. So that's something you might see.
He's
too.
practicing that.
I'm practicing that still.
So are you the only selector on the sound now?
The
Spinner. We call
Yeah.
him the spinner.
yeah, the shooter.
The shooter.
The
Oh,
shooter.
yeah.
That's what they call me.
He's not the only one. We have another guy called Harvey.
Harvey, yeah. But he's the more foundation type.
You're more fun. So you're the one that the chigga happy one up.
Young.
Yeah. as what you call the fast juggler. I wouldn't call me the fast juggler, but you know what I mean, if you want to present me.
So like if you say for instance, a sound clash.
Yeah.
And you have 2 minutes left.
Oh, it's been about 6 tunes in, maybe more.
Yeah. Well, and peak and time.
Yeah, on time. In sync, everything.
So King is a good find this. Or he's not fine. It's a good find him find you.
I tell you what, you see, he just used a word just now, and that is the thing a lot of people have about me. I don't have no time for green my teeth, you know. I will stand there and I'm serious. But that doesn't mean that I'm serious with it. I'm not a man
That's why it was hard.
laughing.
That's exactly why it was hard.
I would say, for myself, a lot of people see that and use that as a way to frighten to approach me. But when they approach me, they find a different person.
Different man still.
But I'm not a greeny teeth, and if I see anyone come on the drive, me personally stop me and say, what you do that for? It's not my business, but I say, what you do that? That wrong. You know my dance.
So all right, when you hear him for the first time playing your sound, you give him the opportunity to play your sound. What do
No,
you
well,
think
as
of
he
it?
said, we went on a outing. I can't remember where we went. As a young Sam come up and ask me.
Great Yarmouth.
Yeah, him asked me if him can play some song on the sound. So I said, yeah, but I said, you don't have no song. So oh. Him said, no, me have my song them now.
So you're prepared.
So I look at it and I said to myself,
I was at home, yeah, this is the day.
a young shirt. So our little one used to there around the sound, I'm Indian said, yes, we can play so. So I'm sorry, let me give him a little try. And I'll be honest with you, I'll give him a try. And we go down there and I bar buy drink and me a drink. But all me a drink, you know.
Yes, yeah.
But I want him feel comfort. And he play good.
So you was impressed.
Yeah, him impress me.
So him get him license right away.
So him get, after that come back, I say, you want to come with your carnival? Say, mother would let him go. Fair enough. So even though sometimes when you have a one son enough for walk on the street, you don't want to run wide. Yeah, I didn't mind. But if I go for him, or I send my daughter them, she'll say, all right, go on.
So
I didn't know him.
So now I realize why you would take back Scrapper then.
No, well, and I said, wouldn't take back Scrappers. I said, when a man leave with belly, you know, I'm not going to take myself and go and ask him to come back. Because when he was going, I didn't send him away.
Okay.
So if you want to come back, it's due to come back. Don't be ashamed if you have your job and you left it take big damn man. You left your work. I'm ashamed to come back for you.
So Juvenile.
Yeah.
So you're the one that taking the sound to the next 5 decades then.
Yes, definitely.
Right?
No back talking.
You signed about the contract already? Because nowadays you have to start get select a contract, you know. Because
Loyalty is a very good thing.
when them boss them take when them sell and go buy a laptop, you know.
No, I'm having one laptop, man.
No, but yeah, definitely.
So
I'm having one laptop.
So Jubilee, where one of the biggest dance you play with King Tubby is since you're playing the sound?
Biggest dance. Biggest dance. The biggest dance. Where is that? What, including the sound system itself?
Sound system itself, anything, wherever you play.
The sound it would either be carnival or replay. Replays was with JNR and Java. So
Okay.
either carnival and replay.
So how you feel like as a young 19-year-old playing with the big sound, we have Foundation, Dub, and you as a young youth, I don't even think do you understand the dub box yet?
I'm getting there. I'm getting there still. I'm getting there. You might see me as a shooter, but trust me, I know I'm getting there with the foundation stuff in it. Cause that's what I like. That's what I like. But you know what I mean?
So, all right, King Tub is as a foundation sound, 50 years
50
in the
years, yeah.
business. You can't take that away from him.
No, I definitely don't.
cannot change that.
No.
Right? How it make you feel to know that you start to play with a 50-year-old sound where you have every ammunition in the world. You just how that make you feel?
In a way, I feel good in myself to know that I done the right thing and I wasn't shook to go and ask him, can I join the sound? 'Cause if I never asked him that day, I wouldn't be where I am at the moment. People wouldn't know about me. I wouldn't be that shooter on a big, what can I say, a big stage or whatever you wanna say, like this. 'Cause King Tubby is a big platform, very big platform, and
I would frighten to even go around them big much less because knowing the caliber sound and
literally.
you know.
Once you get to know the type of person Cecil is, it's like it makes you feel more better in yourself. 'Cause I would tell you from my heart, I was very shocked to ask him. Still, I was very shook. I was very scared. You know what I mean? Frightened. But you know what I mean. Once you get to know him, it's like it's cool, innit? Everything's just merry and
So you're like a grandson to him then.
literally, he's like a father to me still. Well, he treats me like I'm his son anyway. So you know what I mean.
Your last child.
But yeah, it's a big platform, so I feel very good in myself, innit?
Okay.
And then
Okay. So
yeah.
what plan you have for the sound? Where far you want to take the sound?
I'll take it as far as I can, literally. God forbid he don't pass away, but when he does, I'm gonna still push it to the furthest.
Well, you know when you're in your grave, you don't have to worry. Your name will still live on.
Yeah, definitely.
This man go for now. some
He's not still.
some people get
It's
younger as
50
it, some people get younger as their life goes on. You understand? Because most 70-year-old right now in a home. You them have to hide them from corona. And this man fit as a figgle. Right? So, you know, baby, you not give a jar run. But
No, but Mr. Man get up and walk early morning. Get up out of my house, like me go work.
are you still in employment?
No,
You're fully retired now.
yeah. But I still get up every morning. All 5, 6 o'clock me up and I walk on Kennington Park, you know. Yeah, keep myself. If you, even since this Corolla business, yeah, I'll be honest with you, as my age, I have to say where the I now make them man stop me, you know, because right now, if you sit down in your house, you seize up, man.
Yeah, man.
I'm like old man, I'm not a young boy. I'm not ashamed to talk.
No, man,
You seize up.
The old man, that woman or something, man. Fit and fresh and them thing there. I know right now 2 young girls that I run you down. Well, I know I saw it go, but Juvenile, I'm proud of you and proud of the move you make to go on a great sound like that, and because a sound without young people is a sound without future, and you're the future.
Many young people like me that wants to be in my position like this right now, you know.
Well, that is the problem with me, you know. You see, from the first in front of him, I'll say, if them not have no manners, them can't come out.
Yeah.
Well, I know that he passed he passed that hurdle, so because I know that he wouldn't pass if
No,
he,
okay, no.
so
And he's very manners-able as a you. And I say, well then, yeah.
how does sound system change your life?
How did it change my life? Oh man. Well, my dad was a selector, innit? He's a selector, and obviously he has a sound. So I think it's just genetics where I got it from. You know what I mean, so
Does that sound still exist?
does that sound still? Yeah, he still plays still, but he's old sound. Like you're talking like
Rubber up sound.
records that don't even have vocals on it. Literally. You know what I
So
mean?
he's coming
That's
way back,
Yes, way back, like vinyl. That's what he plays.
and
innit?
he would never change.
I keep telling him jump onto the laptop thing, but he's not on it still. He's not on it. He's just on the vinyl thing still. Like, you can't take it out of him once he has it.
No.
in him.
He's done it for passion.
Literally.
That's his passion. That's what keep him going. Like
It's
what,
vinyl. I
like
don't
what
know how
Johnny
he
say,
does it.
Andrew, when the man was having problem with his wife, when his life, and he got turned Christian.
Yeah.
For him to give somebody sound, he knows that somebody are gonna abuse it or anything, he just pack it up.
True.
I know he said he can't change his life, but him just no want him name go down like that. So I can understand where your dad coming from, but
That's what he's
I
like.
think you make a great choice because it could only be two sound. Either King Tubby's or Lord Gellis.
Yeah, man.
Funny enough, I talk to Father Gellis when we talk to him. I think him dead. They hear about him now.
They're Grenada.
Grenada.
Yeah, so as I said, so the future look bright for King Tubby's. So is it just clash you want to do, or you just want to do everything?
I want to do everything still. I fit every single category. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So there's not one category.
So Father Tubby's, would you allow them to run with your name, because like you don't find a lot of sound systems playing all over the place again. So it's mostly clubs now and PA system or laptop. Would you allow them to keep the name floating around in the juggling dance system and King Tubby's out there playing this around town?
What do you mean when you say run with the name?
Okay, that's like somebody book King Tubby's and it just send the shooter go play upon the dance. Say for instance, say we
But yeah, man, I do that all the time.
That happens.
okay.
I do
That
that
happens
all the time.
So happens all the time.
So
The only thing I don't like with that sort of it, listen carefully what I'm saying, Andrew, 'cause
I'm listening, man. I'm listening, man.
you see, when you have a sound and you're doing it that way, you have to also be careful because in England, compared to Jamaica, it's two different things. A man would look at it. You play the song, you play down the song. Boy, you said all that big good things, them gone, your son carry this. You know, see? But them don't take in consideration what sort of dance is it they play down there, so compared to here, so. You understand? So, if you book it, they're going to use the King Tubby's name. And Tubby's a player, so alright, them I do a PA down there, so and we are use the sound, yeah, so. You see the rivalry will come into it.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
That's why I try to do my thing.
Yeah, but
If I go and play anywhere in a Brixton here, I have to go like Bedford or all them place there. Out.
yeah,
It
but
don't make the two of them start a clash.
yeah, but to be honest with you, that easily rectify because things dancehall is a ever changing thing, you know. Things change all the time. What you used to do last year, when the world opened up back, dancehall maybe change again on us. And it changed so rapid because
Well, true.
all right, time gone. All right, in Southeast London alone, you might have 3 dance keeping the one night, and you might find Andrew Fresh and the 3 dance in South London because you know what? Is the promoter who pull the people them now. Andrew is just there for entertainment. Yeah, Andrew have his fans them who will follow him, go to this dance, but they might not follow him to the next one.
That's what
You
I
understand?
just said. That's what I said just when they're
But-
roundabout way.
Yeah, but if you down there, one of your selector down there with that sound, and it would be a proud moment to have King Tubby's evening 2 dance in our backyard. Would be a proud moment for them.
No, that's what I said. I don't listen to what I said. I say I don't like to do it. But if it's because the promoter don't look to say, all right, there's a difference if a clientele come here, so to where I go down there, so they don't see it that way. Most promoters don't see it that way.
Because if you say to a promoter, all right, I got a next date, but I can do it because I got more than one selector on the sound. And he must say, no, you don't want that. They'll say, all right, book me exclusive then. Would you willing to book your exclusive?
That means
Exclusive.
you go lock off one man.
You're going to lock off one man. So you,
But here the problem is, the man dance you go and lock off. Him ask you long before that man.
yes, that's true. But I guarantee if you tell him to book your exclusive and you know that the exclusive price is £1,000, he's not going to want to pay it.
No, but that's what I'm saying.
He's not gonna want to pay it. So, in other word, the shooters them supposed to feel free to take on because to show their versatility in different dance.
Quite agree with that. But that is why I said I try to stretch my one. Don't make them too close to each other. You understand? If a man book with play in London and one book with play at Birmingham, there's no problem as far as me is concerned. Because who in London I enjoy themselves. But to actually book a dance, Lewisham to Brixton, it's sort of have a little conflict.
No,
And we must be honest with this thing.
Okay. All right, King Tubby's, we're gonna go for a final break
Yes, sir.
and come back because it's getting interesting and Juvenile Nice to see you on the set with the boss, you know? So we'll just break for now.
This is Ancho Fresh.
King Tubby's.
This is Act from Liar Squad.
DJ Capone from Liar Squad. This is DJ Mix from Liar Squad.
This is DJ Raheem from Liar Squad. And you know, tune into Ropes' podcast.
Why not advertise a business and this podcast?
Like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell.
Hey people, just do the right thing. Yeah.
Yes, people. Welcome back. As we say, we have Sir King Tubby's in the house. He's 70 years old, looking fresh as usual. Right? We have the young shooter.
Yeah.
And we have young Andrew Fresh.
What?
So, young Andrew. If you're fresh, you're almost young.
You don't know about that young part.
Then we're going to take off the fresh off of your head.
You're fresh as how you be.
Okay, all right. All right, Andrew, what you feel, so you sit beside your farmer boss?
Well, as I said, it's a pleasure of a city and listen to, the elders, or the elder attack, we always like to do that. It's a pleasure, especially the other day I sit here, listen to Goldfinger now. We are sit here and listen to the legendary King Tubby's. King Tubby's, the legendary sound of England.
Yeah,
So,
it doesn't really get no bigger than this.
Yeah, man.
King Tubby's, I don't know how you feel for you to be in our studio, but we feel overwhelmed. We feel so good. Words, I can't even find the words to describe how we feel to have you, a 70-year-old veteran with a 50-year-old son in our studio. We don't even go on 10 video yet. I just think this is the 10th video. You understand? And to have you from this early, because most people, you would have called them and they would have look at your views and, oh, Joe. Me soon tell you when I can come, man. But we have to respect you to give us this chance to talk to you.
No, well, as I said, he's a man born from a very poor family, And me always respect that. We never walk barefoot, but we never hungry. But I still say we're poor. My mother and father look after some of us, and, till I come of age and can have my own kids, have grandchildren, have great-grand and that, so. It's an honor. The other day I tell them, guys, I don't want no man give me no big talk and when me dead. If when me dead, I come talk, don't bother come.
Yeah, man, that's true.
Me stop that.
Your life.
Make me wear somewhere where you think of me or what, you know what I mean? It's out there for me.
Father Tubby's, with this podcast, we're gonna honor a lot of people. Because we are creating legacy and we are preserving, because we're not creating you, we are preserving your name. So the younger generation, see you have a shooter is 19 years old. You understand? Most 19-year-old now don't want to go run a sound system. They want to go and play in a club or it maybe look more fashionable to them or more excited to them. But for a 19-year-old want to sit run a sound system, a 50-year-old a sound system and play that sound I'm very proud of you, Juvenile. I'm proud of you. You understand? And take off my hat to King Tubby's to know that you give this young man a chance. You understand?
A lot more can have the chance now, but if them not have no manners, them can't come.
That's true, and that's a good
And most of the youth, them sometimes you tell them no, and them I wonder you don't like them or you don't. It's a behavior, man.
Yeah, the attitude.
Sometimes I was fine with some of these youth. Some of these youths have attitude because they feel like, the first thing when you say they feel like you don't like them. And most of the time it's true. Because they feel like, but if you just take that time and talk to them as an elder, that youth will change. Because when they say, oh, Father Tubby's to talk to me, you call him friend or put you on snap and say, oh, I'm with Father Tubby's. You understand? He will never disrespect again. You know that you're giving him that respect. And that's what happened with most of these young youth nowadays. Because elders see them on the street and walk past them and say, oh, them not have no manners and them always hang out on the street and spit on the street. And so when you see them, you go on the next side of the road. Sometimes if you just take a little second and, young man, what are you doing today? And just have a conversation with them and then with like, oh, this man talk to me. Then they start come to your dance and start to hang out with you. First you have young Juvenile playing the sound. So he's gonna attract, he's not gonna attract your age group. He's gonna attract the younger youth them. So the sound have a future because he's the future. But as we say, with this podcast between me and Andrew Fresh, we're gonna honor some people who are supposed to get real honor. We might not have the prestige of the Queen, but we're gonna build this podcast so it well prestige enough to when you get this honor, tears will come out of your eyes to know that you deserve this. So we're gonna do it because there's a lot of people supposed to get honor about here where they don't look at. We look at Sir Lydie Coxon, we look at Blacker Jed them, we look at Coxon them, we look at what's in the Saxon them. There's a lot more of the sound what really paved the way for we to enjoy the entertainment what we have in England today.
Mm-hmm.
Because when we come to England did look boring and dead, and we want to go back home, and then we start to hear about King Tubby's who play dance, or we start to hear about Coxon, the Saxon, the Asher World them, and it make we say, yeah, we are still England nice. Mm-hmm. When I send the first DVD back to Jamaica video, man, I said, them play music in England. Cause England used to just come across like who knows. But in the country, enough people never know said DJ that England.
Listen, I can tell you this. 1973 when we go back to Jamaica, talking with all Tubbies and them, and some song with them play, and me said, oh, well, song them song are there England already. England is a leading country for reggae music, not America.
That's true.
America follower.
Yeah, England was the biggest market.
And right now, even now, some of the songs them that you hear in England, you do not hear them in Jamaica and the record there.
Yeah, because England used to have this lovers rock market.
England is a country that actually push Jamaica reggae music. When I come to this country now, only one reggae song me hear on the radio.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know the one?
Bob Marley, must be a Bob Marley.
Do you know the one?
We don't know
It
which one.
must be Bam Bam.
Bam Bam. I must say one Bam. Millie Small, my
Millie
boy
Small.
Lollipop.
Oh,
Lollipop, yeah.
No Bob Marley, no. Bob Marley come late, man.
Yeah, that was a massive song.
And the
It was,
next one
was
we
number
get
one on the pop chart
In
for
the
so
chart
much weeks.
is
Yeah.
Prince Buster, Al Capone.
Oh, okay.
Because the whole of the little white boy, them take it as a punk rock music.
Yeah, they used to take reggae dance,
Let me tell you that.
reggae as punk rock. That was the first punk rock.
Yeah.
Reggae.
Don't call me Scarface, my name is Capone. And them little song that we used to
Remember,
hear them a play.
remember the white youth them used to locks up them ear and say them a Rastafari and that bring that reggae music. But apart from that, we didn't see nothing in Jamaica about England. So
Which DJ would you say draw the biggest crowd in England? If you've been here that long, are you here?
you know that's you would have to tell us that now because it's
Do you know?
But as in sound system or
DJ that come from Jamaica.
who Brigadier Jerry.
The which Brigadier Jerry? Yellow Man.
oh, okay, the king.
Yellow Man draw the biggest, I wait name the football ground and play. Biggest crowd.
No,
As
put,
a
put,
one-
put, put the mic up.
As a one Jamaican DJ, Yellow Man.
Yeah, but the fact what I'm trying to make to you, Uncle, is like when I was in Jamaica, when I go back to Jamaica and I put a DVD out there or cassette them time, they didn't know that so much sound system was in England. People was partying like that in England. They think that England is just a place where people go and work and send barrel to Jamaica. They just have a black and white picture. And when they start to see DJs and all kind of DJ vibes like Jamaica and them must say, well, some of them DJ are better than one of them down here, man. You understand? So, as we say, we have to take off to you for know that for 50 years, you've been pushing dancehall and reggae music. So, it would be a pleasure for us to give you an award for doing so much work in your community. To keep, through the Windrush generation coming up, to keep us going and keep us banding together as a community. Because if you realize that dancehall, reggae music is the only thing that we have what share equal for all of us. It keeps us together. We identify as each other. And it's because of dancehall. That's the only thing where any man can get up now and go keep a dance. No matter where him come from. And people come and listen to it because of dancehall. Yes, and for generation to generation to come. That's gonna be our biggest legacy, what we have to share. But nobody cannot take it away from you. You understand? And people like you that make it possible for us, for we to even doing this podcast today, for we to have a business in entertainment. It's people like you because you'll have paved the way. You understand? So you might not think, or you might know to yourself and say the amount of work what you put into this business. But I just want you to know that you deserve an award for all these work over the years. You're 70 now, and you deserve a lifetime achievement award for this work what you do in the community.
I used to make all certain little things for the community, in Brixton, Take my own money and do all that for promote black thing for the youths them. In a little park where we used to play. I used to take my money, counts never give me no money. And do it. Tell man me no want to fight, me no want this. Yeah. Run sound, me a stop, turn security, everything. Cause you used to see man from Brixton and man from Peckham. All we used to walk up and down, the youth them come and I say, if you come from Peckham, you can't come. And say, if you come from Brixton. No, that will stop.
It still happens.
Because the black life business, is a good thing.
Yeah, man.
But to tell you the truth, a black man a kill black man. A black youth a stab black youth.
Yeah, we need to educate them.
Yes.
We need to educate them, and that's the same thing again what I said earlier on. When we walk past them on the roadside, they feel like, especially the youth them who born into this country, some of them are still searching for their identity. Some of them feel like say, oh, I'm an African. England I can't class myself as English. Who am I? I didn't born in Jamaica. But we have to tell them that our offspring. So we have to reach out to them and make them know. So listen to me. The guy you stabbed yesterday, potentially could be your cousin. You understand? But we need to get back the family together again. And then that's why we need back the sound system and we need back the dance hall. We need back this to get back the people them together again so we can bring our kids them to meet each other and forget about the postcode war because it's stupidness. You understand? And sometimes it happen to be we as man, we're not showing our support because we can't leave it to the lady them alone to do it. So we need to start to go to as dancehall and people of the dancehall. We need to start to go back to the youth clubs them and start get back dancehall to the forefront again.
But the youth club them close. That's the problem we have right now because most of the kids them run the street wild. The youth club not there for them.
But we need to create something for them, some workshop or something. We need to create something for them, and if they're into media, if they're into DJing, and keep the culture alive. Because, all right, you got this 19-year-old, and you might have a couple DJs that come through, right? We might have a couple video people that come through. So we want to keep the culture going. You understand? So. In the day, we have to do our part and let the youth them stop fight over postcode and this postcode war. You send your son to shop and somebody stab him down the road because it happened that he don't live in that area. Somebody see him and say, "Oi, you doing on man ends?" So we have to make them know say we're from the Caribbean, no matter which Caribbean country.
Because if in my time we walk, even if we see a policeman stop a next black man. Thing we leave till when we know how to go on. Yeah. We stand up there and wait and see what's going on. Nowadays you just walk past and come like nothing. Mm-hmm. My time when you walk, that nothing. Any hours a night you come from anywhere. Oh, police pull up a black man. Whether you know him, yes or no, you stop. So what's going on?
Mm-hmm. All right, we need to get back to the community thing where we all live for each other, where we all pass our friend and we pass our black brother on the road and we talk to him, give him a minute, heal. Even to heal him, I say, yo, no good?
Yeah.
Everybody good? Instead of we see them on the roadside and we walk on the next side and the man say, boy, the man they always going like them better than we and all them things. Because jealousy come in many different ways, you know.
Yeah, well, fine take it.
You understand? So we have to start do that as elders and these youth, then we have to see them and if you juvenile, if you have something where you want to ask Andrew, ask him, feel free to ask him, get him number, call him and say, Andrew, this, that, and Ray, that, and certain things, and don't because he's not on your sound or because we have to respect the elders that them are before us. I don't think that we can come and get rid of them and keep them out because we can't get rid of the grassroots. If we get rid of the root of the tree, it's gonna die. You understand? That's why it's a pleasure for me to talk to Father Tubby today. You understand? Because he's 70. And as they say, the grave is the richest place on earth. Why? Because it go back with so much history. So much things go back to the grave, what never get told. You understand? So that's why the grave was always going to be the richest place on earth. So just imagine Father Tubby don't talk to us and we want something where we want to ask him and he died tomorrow. And we never get to ask him that. You will never get to know. So Juvenile, as long as you have something to ask somebody, ask him. Don't be afraid to ask. Just like you did scared to ask him to come play your sound. And you see you ask him and you play the sound now.
Yeah. That's what you're saying, so.
You understand? So
No, well, as I said before, show me a man don't laugh, you grinny, play, and that.
You know, look
and we
easy
stand
to-
up firm and
You understand?
a man friend to approach me. But approaching me, you find there's a different man behind that.
yeah. Okay, Father Juvenile,
Yeah.
I want you to take the world with you wherever you're going. I remember the sound is 50 years old and you are the future for the sound. So it's hard work, but enjoy it.
I'm so far.
Father Tubbies, it's a pleasure to have you here with us today. As we said, we're building this podcast so we can create opportunity for everyone. Okay? So respect Andrew Fresh. Respect to coming out the studio again.
Man. Yeah, man.
Thank you very much for inviting me, sir.
It's a pleasure.
This is Ancho Fresh.
King Tubby's.
This is Act from Liar Squad.
DJ Capone from Liar Squad. This is DJ Mix from Liar Squad.
This is DJ Raheem from Liar Squad. And you know, tune into Ropes' podcast.
Why not advertise a business and this podcast?
Like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell.
Hey people, just do the right thing. Yeah.